Good morning, everybody. Buddy Way, Midland, Texas. I got a little video I want to do for you today that I think you're going to find really interesting. And I'm going to name this Murder by Cancer. I've talked about this on my Facebook before. I've probably mentioned it in various videos. And I did a little write-up on a reference here, so I'm trying not to forget anything. So to keep it short, I'm going to stay away from all the screenshots of showing you the transcript from court, the emails to the Texas Rangers, the proof of the medical crimes, the all the information that's already posted on my YouTube over and over again, the deed history for various properties. I'm gonna get into that here in a minute. Let me just start here. The ex-wife came home from work really upset and whispered in my ear, "The secret is a group of doctors are killing people for profit." She was dead serious. I mean, I believed her then, and I believe it now. A few weeks later, we were talking on the phone. I was at a business meeting. I can't remember if I was in Tulsa or in Houston, but I was out of town, and she was here in Midland, and she was at a dinner presentation put on by a pharmaceutical company. Okay, she was a cancer nurse that worked over in Odessa, and on this phone call, she was telling me about this medicine that, when given incorrectly, would cause cancer in a healthy person in a known number of days. It seems like it's 172 days, and she was insinuating this was being done. They were using this. They were intentionally, on purpose, giving people cancer to make money. Okay. And so that, of course, went right along with it. She'd already told me the secret is a group of doctors are killing people for profit. Okay. I believe these doctors have no fear whatsoever ever being arrested. I don't think anybody's ever been charged with murder by cancer. Okay. And I don't know, there's probably people going there, "Oh, you couldn't kill anybody giving them cancer. How would anybody give anybody cancer?" Have you ever heard of a carcinogen? A carcinogen is some kind of chemical that causes cancer. I mean, that's what it is. That's what a carcinogen is. Do you know how cancer doctors make money? Right? They make money when people get cancer. Okay, it's not hard to put this together that they make more money if more people get cancer. Okay, and they're really going to make money if they're into the stealing life insurance, stealing property thing, or even if they're into the underground home, pimping out little girl deal. They're really going to make money then. Okay, so there's you can make a lot of money killing people if you have no fear ever of being arrested. Okay, and this is really, it's my word against her word. I didn't record it. Nobody records every conversation you had. But one thing, I want you to think about and remember that I'm the guy that said people in the attic when I was ambushed and shot, and then I found 50 other homeowners reporting people in the attic, right? Okay, my word's pretty solid, right? Okay, I'm the guy that said, somebody under my home shoots me, and then I documented multiple people saying tunnels and underground homes are here. One of them, I secretly recorded a guy running for sheriff, right? You can see where one of them is on Google Maps, okay? My word's rock solid, okay? I'm the guy who said secret police were caught on camera, accidentally caught on camera, one that they tried to disable inside my home, covering up the murder attempt of my life, right? I'm the guy that offered $2,000 reward to get them identified. Took 6 years, find out 6 of their names are missing from the police report. 2 of them are dead, right? And more importantly, it timestamped 5 police officers underneath my home, and somebody underneath my home shot me. The whole point of all this is that when I tell you some crazy story, like people in the attic, somebody under my home shoots me, you need to believe me, okay? And if I tell you that she told me with 100% sincerity that there's a group of doctors killing people for profit, you should believe me, okay? She said that. That's all there is to it. And she also told me about this medicine that would give people cancer in a known number of days, okay? My dad died in March 2017. And I found out at the hospital that he died of leukemia. I wasn't even aware of that until after he died. And that's a cancer that doesn't run in the family, okay? And so he was one person I wondered, I could suspect where this group of criminals that's involved in all these crimes here would want to kill my dad, because I suspected my dad knew. He'd made comments, certain comments that had let me know he knew about the crimes at my house. Okay, so I wonder if my dad was a victim of these doctors that kill people for profit. And then also another person I saw, Mike Lawhon, the previous young homeowner in my home that died the week before the 2008 oil show started. Well, one of the places that he supposedly died at was at Fort Worth at his mom's house, Susan Dennis. She died of cancer. Okay, so we can't go to Susan Dennis and talk to her because now she's dead and she died of cancer. And has anybody ever been arrested for dying of cancer? No. Okay, you see where I'm going with that? I can see why they might want to take her out. Okay, and then that way with absolutely no fear. Okay, because dead men tell no tales, right? Once they're dead, then nobody's talking. Okay, so there's a couple people, and I bet you there's a whole bunch of other people. They can't tell you where they got their cancer from, right? And I bet some of them have some enemies. Okay, okay. I haven't been diagnosed with cancer. I was diagnosed with stage 5 kidney disease. Okay, and actually 2 years ago, my doctor here told me if I didn't go on dialysis that I was going to die. And I told him, well, I was going to die anyway. I'm not doing that. And they had just built a brand new dialysis center here. Okay, and I'm sure, like cancer doctors, people that have that need dialysis that have kidney problems, they make money, right? And that makes sense, right? Well, and I mean, at the same time that all this going on, I'm repeatedly documenting and reporting to law enforcement I'm being poisoned in my house. Not to mention documenting the repeated break-ins and burglaries of my home. Obviously, these criminals want me dead. They tried to kill me already. They broke in my home, cut my phone lines, and shot me by surprise, and then used some secret police to cover it up, who got caught on camera. Okay. Yeah, they want me dead, right? And so I've wondered that this poison gas they put in the air, if that wouldn't cause my kidney problems. If they ain't already dead, and it's thanks to them. And then a guy on YouTube, he writes and he contacts me on Facebook too. Jordan Sosa is his name, from Midland. He said, when we were in high school, we was remodeling a house over on Bedford Street. I got videos on this. I think it's 2011 Bedford. And he says, we found a hidden trap door entrance to a tunnel over there. We went in that tunnel 2 or 3 miles. There was beds down there. It was lighting. You could tell people had been down there. It was real nice. It was coming towards Home Depot. I live right behind Home Depot. That's what he wrote that, okay? I mean, I was showing that all in videos, right? And so I went to the Midland County Appraisal District and I looked up the owners or the past owners of that home, the deed history. And to my surprise, my former kidney doctor used to own that home that has that home. I made a recent video called A Tunnel in a Doctor's House. Okay, and that's what it's about, And so, I mean, I've wondered. I mean, it just makes me wonder if these doctors have anything to do with rigging these private homes from underground, hidden access, and then putting some kind of poison in the air to cause kidney problems, I don't know that, but I think it's worth investigating. I think it's definitely worth investigating doctors that kill people for profit. I testified in court in December 18, 2013. This is on the transcript that she had told me this secret. The secret is a group of doctors. What she didn't tell me was their brother-in-law was a doctor. Okay. And he happened to be my doctor on the night that I was ambushed and shot. And that's when it's proven that my x-rays were fake. They took the x-rays of some other guy that had been shot with shotgun, put my name on it, okay? That was done because I wasn't shot with shotgun, but they were trying to say that I was, and that way they could turn this failed for-profit murder and call it an accident. And that's, that was the plan. God saved my life, I didn't die. Okay. And so then I found out her brother, while I was doing research on the past owners of my home. Obviously, there's only 9 homes in this little cul-de-sac. I was told there's 4 3-bedroom underground homes, $1 million, put in by the Bush. This whole, all kinds of evidence on that and details, how many bedrooms, all this. And so I was looking up the deed history of my home and the other homes in this cul-de-sac because somebody that used to live here knows something about $1 million underground homes put in, tunnels and all that stuff, right? And then I'm going back, and the builder was a company named Tabor Construction, okay, not in business anymore. So I just Googled Tabor Construction, and to my surprise, then I found where they had a listed business address at a home on, I think, 3217 Mark Lane, okay? Well, I went to Midland County Appraisal District. I looked up the deed history. Anybody can do that. And to my surprise, my brother-in-law, the brother-in-law, the ex-wife, the ER doctor, on the night that the x-rays were faked, used to own the same home as Tabor Construction, the builders of my home. It made me wonder if that doctor didn't know about this home being rigged with hidden access, which means he know about the underground homes, which means he know about the murders. Makes me wonder if that doctor, the brother-in-law, knows about these serial killing doctors that are killing people for profit. Very important. She didn't say they're just killing Buddy for profit. She said people. They're killing man, woman, and child. Anybody they make money off. These greed. This is 100% greed. And I believe they're bribing elected officials and they're bribing the law enforcement, etc. And that's why nobody's been arrested, because there is plenty of evidence right now. The arrest should have been made a long time ago. Crime stopped a long time ago. I was contacting the Attorney General back around 2016, 2017, Paxton. Okay, I was sending his office evidence, and I think it was a lieutenant or something out of his office contacts me and advises me to contact the Texas Rangers Public Integrity Unit. Okay, that's a special unit within the Texas Rangers created by the Congress, and it's supposed to investigate public corruption. Okay, and that's exactly what we're going on. We got a whole gang of secret police that are caught on camera, right? This is a public corruption problem. Gone to the mayor, the city council, you name it, the sheriff, you name it, the governor, everybody. I can't get nobody to do anything, and I have all this evidence. And so, anyways, I did as advised. I went to the Texas Ranger. I said, here the Attorney General Paxton's office advised me to go over here. They assigned this ranger to my case named Strain, Jeffrey Strain. Okay, and I asked him right off the bat, "Are you with the PIU? The Public Integrity Unit?" "Oh no, I'm not. They pulled a quick one. He's a local cop around here. I think he might be related to some of these people. They're actually secret police that were involved in the crimes. And he asked for the complete story. I sent like 70 fact-filled emails, of course, the videos, the screenshots, medical records, police records, security cameras, just ton ballistic evidence, all this evidence I have, right? Okay. And then I told him, I said, I think one of the most important things is these doctors are killing people for profit. Okay. And one of his rare questions, I was like talking to the black hole is what it was, I'm telling him, I'm giving all this evidence crime, I'm getting nothing back, And, but he did ask one question: how would doctors kill people for profit? And I wrote back and I said, you need to ask the person that told me this, the ex-wife, right? And I reminded him that I had provided him a recording of her admitting to extortion. Okay, and that was that follow the money video. I put that recording. We had made a recording. She knew about it, and I was reminding her about her telling me. She stuck her finger in my chest and said, "Here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna pay me," And I was reminding her, I said, "You're wanting me to pay you $1,800 a month, or you're gonna tell everybody I was crazy," And then she didn't deny it, and she says, "I made a mistake," So she made a mistake and accidentally committed felony extortion, and then accidentally admitted it on recording. Okay, and that's what I'm providing to Texas Ranger Strain, because she go to prison for that, right? Here. How much more evidence you need with her own admission on tape? She's admitting to it, okay, to extortion, trying to extort money over the crimes at this house, right? And at the time I didn't realize how big a threat that was. I'm gonna tell everybody you're crazy, And my life's been destroyed. I didn't know her lifelong best friend was Rosie Rodriguez, dirty cop, here in Midland, that also lied and destroyed my life with lies to cover up for these murderers. That's what they're doing, And so, anyways, Strain, use this, go to her and go, "We're going to put you in prison if you don't tell us about the serial killing doctors you told Buddy about." Never heard about it, As far as I know, these doctors are still making money killing people. There's nothing changed. Ranger Strain just quit talking. That was it. And I wrote his supervisor. I wrote the Texas Attorney General, and then it's the black hole. That's what it is, the black hole. You just send out emails and contacting people. If I do contact them, I'll record them and then I'll post them on the internet to prove, just this massive, in-your-face, blatant corruption. We're going to come break in your home, kill you. What are you going to do about it? You going to call News West 9? You going to call CBS 7? They ain't going to report it for you. It don't matter if you caught them on camera. It don't matter how much proof you have. They're not going to report the news. They're not going to warn the public. The other thing I just said recently, I contacted a city councilman or woman, Pool, okay, and I wrote a long story, fact-filled, put the evidence in there. Nothing. Black hole. That's what I was saying, a black hole. And the one thing I was writing today is that, the one thing that I've noticed about all the people that could stop these crimes, these for-profit murders, these home invasions, the terrorism, the maim and mutilation, all of the horrific, nasty crimes that are going on connected with these underground homes and these dirty cops. They're not having their home broken into, right? Ain't nobody breaking their home, shooting them. See, law enforcement, the press, pool, city councilman, the mayor, the attorney general, the governor, they don't have a problem. They ain't got nobody breaking their home trying to kill them. It's the rest of us that do, and they don't care about you. And then that's a fact. That's what's going on there. Okay. Let me see what else I put down here. I like I said, to keep this to keep this from people calling me crazy or whatever, then that's why I put all this evidence out there. That worked at one time back in 2012 when they ambushed and shot me. My phone lines cut. I didn't have this, and so them lies worked. The ex-wife, if you don't pay me the money, I'm gonna tell everybody you're crazy. Okay, right? And that worked. And as soon as the murder attempt failed, right, that's exactly what they did. They destroyed my life. That one guy on the internet created that video, 2 million views, calling me crazy. I've been called that thousands of times, and I'm the victim. I'm just the only thing I did was stay home and mind my own business. I did my civic duty, and I contacted law enforcement and reported crimes. And what I didn't know is they were involved in committing the crimes. It was forever before I found out police were under my home on the night that somebody under my home shoots me. Right? There's no telling how many people they've killed, and they're going to keep on killing. And so, anyways, I'm going to close this out. I wanted to put that out there. Murder by cancer. Nobody's ever been arrested. There's no reason to think they've stopped. The crimes at my home have never stopped. And so you can bet they're still going on. And so you can't say I didn't tell you. Talk to you later.